Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10. Now. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
From the shotgun, it's Carr. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
But this turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. He'll take this ahead for a yard, down to the 49. Montez Sweat there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Another try with Brooks. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Gray brought in motion. From the gun, Richardson. He's going to let this one go deep. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Down. On 1st down, Carr. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Room to run past the 30. And he's out of bounds. Very close to the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. That's good. Carr now. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a 1st down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
93.
Carr. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he will get into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Jets. His 12th touchdown of the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Jets will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Gray brought in motion. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Let's go.
A carry now for Brooks. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Trayvon Walker, the former 1st overall pick, in there for the sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Richardson. That is picked off by the 1st rounder out of Clemson, Nate Wiggins.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft. But I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back is Carr. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. a sack.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
15 yards through the air, and the Jets have a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Carr. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, New York. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Richardson to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Gray brought in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. They'll send him over to the left. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Open man. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Jets have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Richardson. to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And the Jets are going to take over here at their own 22.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. On comes Patterson for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, Carr. That into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. To throw is Carr. Taking off.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium
29.
After this.
20 down. 694. That's it.
On first and 10, Carr. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Carr now to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
34. Down. 180. 180. We're good. We're good. 618.
Carr. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Carr from the gun on third down. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
You're mine.
Here's Carr. He's got it at the 3. And he will score. Christian Watson. Touchdown, New York. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
First and 10. Richardson. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, Richardson. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return.
93. Down.
First down throw for Carr. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Now, 2nd down throw from Carr. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Carr working out of the gun. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So we have reached halftime. These two teams separated by a touchdown. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Give inside, it's Brooks. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. We'll go once more with Brooks. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. Here's 3rd and 7. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They pick up 17 through the air. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. Here's Richardson. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Seattle. Patterson now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Seahawks will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
6:37. Down. 8:08. That's up.
On first down, Carr. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
7:34.
From the shotgun, it's Carr. That one on target to Watson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. They'll run it here with Etienne. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jets. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Jets go up by 7. 28-21. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. On the ground, they go with Brooks. And he'll manage only the 34-yard line. He's brought down after a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Richardson. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Gray brought in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Richardson to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by DJ Turner. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 6.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw is Carr. That one complete to Watson. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
First and 10 now from the 36. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. He connects with Gray on that one. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Looking to throw, Richardson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Ifeatu Melifonwu. And the Jets will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Carr now to throw on 1st down. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
To throw, it's Carr. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, New York. On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Gray. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They run out of the gun with Brooks. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. On 2nd down, Richardson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Gray brought in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield, and now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on downs. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Carr. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That is brought in. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Etienne. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
And 9 yards to go.
Carr working out of the gun. And this ball incomplete on third down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Now he'll air one out, and that is incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
From the gun, Richardson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
What now?
On the give, it's Etienne. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Now!
2nd and 7. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone. A pickup of 6. One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down.
29. That's up.
Now Carr. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one in the win column for the Jets. And it is